Hey my friends, welcome back. Kyle's Film Garage here. Today I needed to get outside, have a little mental health break from being in front of the computer and whatnot. So we're gonna go take a walk through Hollywood, little Hollywood neighborhood south of Santa Monica Boulevard. I actually don't really spend a lot of time down here, so I'm just gonna go check it out, see what's the what. I have my coffee and yeah, I'm ready to go. So let's get right to it. So where are we, Kyle? All right, so we are on Mansfield, and this is coming up on Santa Monica Boulevard. You have all of these cactus planters here, and that is to prevent people from putting tents on the sidewalk. So actually, speaking of that, right across the street here by the public storage, you know what, let's just get across the street and I'll see you on the other side. All right, so we are on the other side of the street. We are at Mansfield and Santa Monica, and so the reason I'm starting here is because why not? Also, I did a documentary about the tents in Hollywood. It's called Tent City Hollywood, and I will leave a link in the description of where you can watch that. And so check it out. I have a bunch of videos about that that I actually ended up making the documentary from. So yeah, so you can check those out too. It's on the playlist here on the channel. But the reason that I bring this up is because we are here where there was a big fire, and so yeah, there was a big fire kind of like right in front of us. And here, I'll turn the camera around. So yeah, so basically right where we're walking here, coming up on these cactus planters, was a big encampment fire. And they're kind of lucky that it didn't take this building down. If you can see right here, this is where this whole area was all blackened. You can see the scars from the fire here on the ground. So yeah, so this is all basically all this stuff right here. This is like kind of melted plastic from all this stuff. But anyway, so no one was hurt, and what they have done since then is they have all these cactus planters, which prevents people from putting encampments up next to businesses. So that's how like businesses are dealing with the situation now, to keep, you know, to keep their businesses safe, and so safe for their clients and all of that kind of stuff too. So wow, check this out. Okay, so here, so we're at Romaine and Mansfield. I didn't really know this video was going to be about like where the tents were, but since we're here now, I guess that's what's going on. So okay, so this right here, there used to be a huge encampment actually recently, and it looks like it's no longer, because you can see like they have all these planters all the way down this whole property. So I guess that's what this particular owner did. So all right, yeah, well, let's go. Okay, let's cross the street here, shall we? We are at Mansfield and Romaine. Yeah, this street used to have a lot of encampments on it, and now it's like they are gone. So interesting. yeah, in my documentary, you can check out, like, you know, the what's and whys, and you know, how the city was dealing with or not dealing with things, and all of that. So yeah, check it out in the link in the description. But yeah, so let's go continue through this neighborhood, shall we? Yeah, so hello, truck. We're walking down Mansfield, coming into, looks like we're gonna hit some houses up here in a little bit, but this is kind of the business area of Mansfield. It is an absolutely beautiful day here in Hollywood, and yeah, it's been kind of partly like overcast and cloudy a lot recently, so this is the first bright blue sky that we have in a little bit. So super stoked. This is a great day for a walk, so glad you're here. This is Mansfield and Willoughby Avenue, and as we cross the street, basically you can kind of see that we go from, like, you know, business, industrial, and you cross the street, and then we're gonna get into some houses. So that is how zoning works. That's pretty cool. There's a bunch of bungalows. 858 Willoughby, or no, okay, that's gonna be 858 Mansfield Avenue. So looks like it's several bungalows that they've made out of a house, and across the way is this beautiful house. I love all these, like, all the cactus and succulents and stuff like that in yards. This is such a pretty street. Yeah, so we basically went from business, industrial, where they had, you know, where the encampments were, to this gorgeous street that I think anybody would be happy to live on. Yeah, big old orange tree. That is a big orange tree. Cool. Let's go across the street. Look over here. There's like beautiful flowers and roses in front of this house. I actually had talked to this guy a little while ago, and he just out here just like taking care of his garden and plants, and got all these flowers. Here's roses. So pretty. Check that out. You see the roses like growing up the whole house there. Okay, that is for the freaking win. Okay, note to self: when we have a house, plant a rose garden that grows up the whole house. Oh yeah, everyone should do this. Yeah, we don't need like short roses. We need roses that grow on the whole freaking house. Roof roses. That's what we need. That's what we need. All right. So I know I talked about birds of paradise in a couple of my other videos. So as you can see, this plant right here that looks like a banana tree, but it is not a banana tree. That is a bird of paradise. It starts out really small, and it's taller than the house. That is taller than the house. We need to learn about birds of paradise. We need to know. So now you know. It'll grow as big as your house. All right, so where are we, Kyle? We're coming up on Waring Avenue, 6900 West block of Waring, and we're still on Mansfield. Hey, what would happen if we went down there and to the next street? Let's go see what happens. Okay, so we're going west now. So 6900 West Waring, if I can get words out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you see this? You see this nice little plant right here? These beautiful little, you know, window-sized plants are right here. The bird of paradise right there. I bet you these people have no idea that this thing is going to take over their entire house. They don't know. They don't know. Nice little plant. Oh, isn't that cool? Yeah, that's great. Okay. Yeah, give it a little while. Give it a little while. It'll take over. It'll take over. See? Holy cow. Just like these. All right, so that is like 20 feet tall. Okay, you know what? This is the same property. So I'm gonna say that they know and that they're choosing this. They're choosing full-on bird of paradise dominance of the neighborhood. Bird of paradise, kudzu, you pick them, you know, it'll take over. All right, so we're coming up on Orange Drive. This is the 800 block of Orange. And we're gonna head south on Orange and see what there is to see. See, okay, this street feels like more of a tree street than a flower street. You can see they have, like, whoever made this street back in the day, you can see how they have all the same kind of trees, you know, on each of the sides of the street. Somebody way back in the day said, you know what, this is my neighborhood that I'm planning, and I'm gonna pick to have some trees on this street. And then they just do. So whoever owned this whole block put these trees in, and these are houses. These are houses. So I'm not sure how it works, like whether the city, you know, what we got, a sidewalk, and then we have like over here on the other side of the sidewalk and the street. So is the city in charge of this side, you know, on the other side of the sidewalk, so they can like put a tree in if they want? I don't know. I don't know. See, if I owned a house, I would know these things, because then I would do some research, but I don't own a house. I mean, you're talking to a guy with, like, you know, less than 3,000 followers on YouTube, you know, don't own a house. Yet. A little positivity here. Wow, look at that. All right, so across the street here, now we're getting into more like Dr. Seuss. I like Dr. Seuss. Check this out. See that pink tree? That's a big tree. That is probably 30 feet tall. The jungle house. I like it. I like it. Big old trees in the front yard. Just overgrown with like natural, you know. Yeah, I dig this. It's like, you know, they're like, listen, I'm not here to mow. I'm not gonna mow. No. They are obviously anti-lawnmower. So they're just like, we're just gonna plant stuff that we don't mow. So there you go. It's right back there. It's pretty cool. See, these people have decided, you know what? I don't really have to mow this either, because this is not like St. Augustine grass that grows a lot, but every once in a while they will have to mow, but not often. Hey guys, do me a favor and click like on this and stuff, you know, join the channel. Let's keep independent film alive. By the way, I am an actor and indie film producer, so that little clip in the beginning, that was a bunch of acting stuff and horror films that I've been in. So that's what this channel's all about, supporting that, and I will see you on the next video.